Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to my continued look at the Might and Magic and Heroes of Might and Magic franchises. Last time we looked at Might and Magic 6, The Mandate of Heaven, and the following year, New World Computing released Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So the spin-off series was doing quite well for itself, and 3 proved to be sort of just another kind of big iteration on the formula. You know, Heroes of Might and Magic 1 set the foundation. Well, King's Bounty, really, but, you know, Heroes of Might and Magic set the foundation. 2 just kind of iterated on it, improved, you know, multiple aspects of the game to kind of expand the formula, make it a bit bigger, a bit more expansive. You know, a couple new classes and the addition of skills and more relics and, you know, all that sort of stuff. More units, upgraded units. And so then Heroes of Might and Magic 3 continues that trend. It's got more of everything, and it got 2 expansions compared to the 1 for Heroes of Might and Magic 2, so it's just bigger and better in every way, except one. I'm gonna say it here first, get it out of the way. The unit sprites in Heroes 3 are garbage. They suck. I don't like them. I don't like looking at them. I don't get any pleasure from looking at them. Whereas the sprites for units in Heroes 2 are fantastic. I love looking at them, and they make me happy. So, there you go, I said it. Having said that, yeah, basically everything else is much better in Heroes 3. The game is much more balanced, it's much more expansive, it's a much more replayable, and there's a reason that this is almost universally regarded as the best in the series. So, we are playing with Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Complete from GOG. There is a HD remaster, I guess, on Steam, but everyone seems to regard it pretty negatively. I didn't even really look into it just because everyone seemed to shit on it, but it actually has a very positive rating right now on Steam. I guess when it released, it didn't come with any of the expansions. Which, yeah, that's a bit of a fucking cash grab, let me be honest. But it doesn't really look that different. I mean, it's not like a really like a reskin, like a you know, it's just basically like a re-release on Steam that they slapped HD edition on. I don't know exactly what's changed, but based on the video there, it looks pretty damn similar. Probably you can play in high resolution. But we're playing the complete edition of the game from GOG, which is what I recommend to you. And we're using the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 HD mod to play in higher resolution. And so that you'll see that it looks pretty great. It's the best that I've ever seen the game look. Additionally, we're also playing with a fan-made expansion, really. It's legitimately an expansion called Horn of the Abyss. Adds a bunch of new stuff, including 2 new classes. The Cove faction or class and the Factory, which has stuff like a gunslinger and stuff. And the whole project is intended to be as if New World Computing released a 3rd expansion for this game, you know, back in the day. And so far from what I've seen, they kind of nailed that. Enough so that one of those 2 new classes, the Cove, they actually are they're putting into the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 board game. So that's about as an official, an endorsement as you can get from a company. I don't know, I mean, you know, obviously the people making the board game are not New World computing. But anyway. We're not going to mess with those two new factions. I want to stick with kind of the regular stuff. But we are playing with the mod just because it does fix a few things and make the game better. And there's no reason not to play with it. Okay, so let's dive in. We're going to play a single scenario as usual. And let's look at our laundry list of scenarios. Very expansive option. And you can see how much Horn of the Abyss adds there. Decent chunk, just like, you know, again, an expansion. Let's go with one of the OG ones, though. Really traditional. What's a... Okay, I mean, maybe like a 1v1 kind of thing could be interesting. Although there's not many of those, jeez. There's like practically none. They didn't want to release anything. Am I reading this correctly? 2-1? Oh, what does the 2 mean? What does the 1 mean? Okay, hold on. Okay, so the 3 number, the first number is definitely how many players there are. I don't know what the second number corresponds to. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Okay, here we go. This is kind of like the one we did for Heroes of Might and Magic 1. So it's going to be 1v1. A war is about to occur, and the two forces are separated only by a heavily guarded mountain pass. Okay, and we'll set the difficulty to the easy, the night option, whatever that is. And then we can set our starting town. Okay, so the base game ones. I'm trying to think of what the base game ones were. I'd probably have to look this up because otherwise I'm going to misspeak. Okay, so Armageddon's Blade, the first expansion, added the Conflux town class, whatever you want to call it. And then the second expansion, the Shadow of Death, didn't add anything. When I was younger, we owned Heroes 3 and Armageddon's Blade. I'm almost certain we never had Shadow of Death. I didn't even know it existed, really. Okay, so basically everything but the Conflux, the Cove, and the Factory are going to be base game. So we could go with Castle again to keep, you know, up the tradition of the last 2 games. But that might be a little boring. Let's go with the Rampart. They're going to get Wood Elves, Dwarves, Pegasus, Green Dragons. Let's go with something like that. And let's begin. For 400 years, the border guards between your kingdom and the lands to the north have prevented your enemies from invading. Now, however, your astrologers believe that the northern lands have weakened enough for you to invade, but you will still need a strong army to do so. Build your forces, and when you are ready, command your border guards to stand down. The time has come for you to eliminate rather than block the threat of invasion. Okay. So, here we have our town, Rampart. And you can already get an impression of what the units look like there. Yeah, not a fan of that. But everything else is pretty similar. You know, you still have attack skill, defense skill, damage, health, speed. They're a little bit clearer now on everything, but you know, it's still pretty simple. If we click here, we can see an overview of all of our units, as well as like their growth numbers, and you can see them in animation. And it all just kind of makes me puke a little bit, but you know. And then if we go to our village hall, here's our building screen. A lot of this is going to be pretty familiar. We can build up our citadel now. We can keep upgrading that to add a keep, increase base creature growth, other terrain obstacles. You can upgrade your town hall, which will give you income, mage guild, marketplace, blacksmith, provides your armies with first aid tents. Mystic Pond produces a small random number of resources each week. We already have the... Oh, we can't get the treasury yet. But it earns you a 10% interest on any gold you have at the start of each week. Dendroid saplings. So this is kind of like the farm from the last game, you know, that increases growth for a specific unit. So that's Dendroid guards. And then the Miners Guild increased dwarf production by 4 per week. We already have Centaur stables, so we can get Centaurs. But we can upgrade that for Centaur captains, so you still have, you know, upgrades. Dwarves to battle dwarves. But we want to get the homestead. Get wood elves. Archers. Okay, so that's going to all be pretty similar. I feel like I'm yelling again. I have to lower the sound on every fucking game I play. It's definitely a problem with these older games. There's newer games that have that problem as well. It's hard to remedy, I guess. And then we can also get dwarves, which we may as well. Okay, so you'll notice now that they expanded the number of units that you can bring. You can now have up to 7. And that means that basically you never have to really like choose which units to bring or not into your army, which was kind of an interesting aspect of the other games, in that, you know, you like Heroes of Might and Magic 2, you could build like 7 units in your towns, but you could only bring along 5 of them, 5 types. Now you can build 7 units and you can bring 7 units, so there's no decision there. You just want everything. But yeah, anyways. As for the world, you know, the overview, the overmap, whatever you want to say here. Again, pretty similar. A lot of the images are identical. And the core kind of gameplay is still Heroes of Might and Magic. So we got Ivor, level 2 ranger, defense skill +1, and we can learn advanced archery or basic sorcery. I said that we were going to go with magic, so we're going to go with magic. And we have lots, 20 to 49 centaurs. Probably doable. All right, so one of the things the HD mod does is this, which is quick battles. And so it's kind of like auto-resolve from Total War, where it just automatically resolves the combat for you and tells you what would happen. And then you can choose to accept that result or not and fight it yourself if you think you can do better. But honestly, losing 1 centaur here is pretty great. We will do something just to kind of show a fight, but there's a lot of those kind of tedious battles that it's nice to just skip. So, again, another bonus for the HD mod. Knowledge +1, advanced offense, increase all hand-to-hand damage inflicted by heroes' troops by 20%, or basic scouting, allows you to see 1 square further into the shroud. Let's grab offense. Oh, I should be building stuff. I always forget. Not there. So, let's grab the Mages Guild. So then we can go pop our head back in. Buy a spell book. And so we've got Magic Arrow. Deals spell power ×10 plus 10 damage to a unit. So it scales with your hero. We've got Bless. Same thing it did originally. Max damage in combat. Blah, blah, blah. It's active for a number of rounds equal to your spell power. Haste. Increase the speed of the selected friendly unit by 3. Again. Dispel, remove all spell and effects except disrupting ray and poison from a friendly unit. And Stone Skin, increase defense strength by 3. So Ivor has pretty weak spell power at 1. Not super powerful, but he'll get there. We also picked up the Head of Legion as an artifact. When equipped by a hero in a town, increase the growth of your 6th level units in that town by 1 per week. That's pretty minor, I will say. Okay, that got us +1 knowledge. We got a pack of Orc Chieftains. So here we'd lose 6 centaurs. Do we think that we can do better than that? Yeah, let's give it a shot so we can see. Alright, so here is the battle screen. Now, I will tell you this is not how it looks normally. I don't know if... I'm not quite sure if some of this is added by Horn of the Abyss or the HD mod. They kind of have their own features. But you can see we've got the grid, we've got the nice shadow of movement, all that. But we also have now this turn order, which is really excellent. I love that as an addition. That is really fantastic. We also have auto combat, which is in the base game, so that's going to just move our people normally. You can see some of the options, blah, blah, blah. You can make it so that auto combat will use spells for you, so on and so forth. We can increase the animation speed, lower some of these volumes a bit more. Why don't we cast a spell? Because they didn't do that in the auto resolve, I guess. So let's blast. Alright, so do we have a... We don't have a log, I guess. But we also have over here this nice screen. It tells us our spell points and everything, so... Okay, that animation speed is very fast. Maybe we don't want it that fast. I didn't know they were ranged, to be honest. Okay, we lost 6. I don't know if that was better than what it was before. I don't even remember. All right, we hit the lookout tower, so now we get to see everything. And look at that. This is most of the map, to be honest. Pretty good. And there's our enemy, who already has 2 heroes. We're used to this bullshit. Oh, it says at the bottom, right? It's day 5. Yeah, I mean, I could get another hero. Oh, they wish to join me. I accept. "22 centaurs lost," but there's... Yeah, that would not be... that's Gogs and 14 Mugogs, so that's a tough one. I shall send word immediately to the border guard that you be allowed to pass. Great. Like nothing better. Oh, whoops. Okay, we learned the slow spell. 20 to 49 leprechauns. I don't know enough about leprechauns to say one way or the other. But it's not like there's a whole lot there that's worth grabbing. I think we should make our way back to town for now. Magog growth, +5. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be building this entire time. I always forget. I just keep moving around the map. I need like a reminder constantly. Damn, that sets me behind a lot. I could have had so much more than now. Alright, well, let's get our Dendroid guards, I guess. If I lose, it's because of shit like this. I just forget. Should I upgrade something, or I think we just want more units. So we're gonna grab Pegasi now. Pretty sweet. And then, yeah, let's keep going this way. Oops. +1 defense skill. +1 attack skill. More goodies. Hey, remember that puzzle? Back. Ooh, doggy. 2 centaurs, I'll take that. We can get advanced archery or basic water magic. Go with advanced archery there. I freed the hero imprisoned in the local jail. And she's got 5 angels. That's pretty good. Angels are pretty high end, as you can imagine. Increase your archery skill by 15%. The angel feather arrows. And we learned precision. And we got the Arms of Legion. Increase the growth of your 5th level units in that town by 2 per week. Okay. Are we just gonna, like, chill in town for a while? Well, I mean, what am I gonna do with 5 angels? I don't think I can beat... I mean, I'd lose 2 angels for this. It's not really worth it. But I also don't know if I can do better. Because these guys shoot. Fuck. What a waste. Oh yeah, and remember I was going to build every turn? Remember that whole concept? Subterranean gate. We're in the underground now. Oh, they scattered. Nice. Okay, well, you know, recruit stuff. Recruiting is good. Doesn't feel like a very strong army, I'll be honest. Nice. 3 angels. Whooped them. The breastplate of brimstone. Increase your power skill by +5. Holy shit, she's got 7 spell power. What can she cast? Nothing. She has to go visit the Mages Guild. Dragon Cliffs are pretty expensive, 10,000 gold. It's probably what I should be going for. But instead, let's get Grand Elves. And we're just kind of waiting while she collects more money. And the Necklace of Dragon Teeth. Increase your knowledge and power skills by +3. She got 10 power now. I might just transfer all my units to her and let her kick ass. Look at that. 3 angels. No problem. Easy. Let's get the town hall. We need more money. We need more money. Just cleaning up, man. Crazy. I mean, I probably should just upgrade everything. You know, eventually we'll have a big, strong army. And hey, that puzzle. Great. Yeah, I feel like it would be a shame to not get dragons. We're trying to get the city hall so we can get more income. I gotta buy all this other piddly shit and throw away my money. Oh, they wish to join me. Why not? They wish to join with the 3 fucking angels. And we got the Pendant of Negativity. Wearing this item renders your units immune to the lightning bolt and chain lightning spells. But I have power. Power's too good. We're short 5 crystal. But I can trade. And we're short. Oh, I have to get the Mages Guild too. No! I'm gonna miss out on a fucking week of growth of dragons. That sucks. It's all because I missed building multiple turns. I mean, it's fair, but I hate it. Alright, well. Now we can't afford it because we need more crystal. We need crystal. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just wait. And we'll upgrade our, Pegasi. Because we're not gonna have enough money after recruiting all this shit anyways. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. The beholders wish to join me as well. Excellent. I'm gathering up a whole entourage down here. I can't imagine what the enemy is amassing, though. Got me quite concerned. open it up now. Could have consequences. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you doing? We're going for it. I lost 1 angel and 8 beholders, but we kicked his ass. I'll take it. I'll take it. Upgrade Centaur stables. Yes. Upgrade. Well, I mean, we're surviving. Because there hasn't been much contact with the enemy. But there will be. Alright, well, we really should just wait for the city hall, I think. Seems like the smartest plan. Oh, another enemy. Fuck, 50 to 99 of those upgraded pixies. Okay, we lost all our angels, most of our iron golems, but we killed another big army of his. She has served her purpose well. Get the city hall. She's pretty beat up at this point. You know. Alright, we gotta wait for dragons. And I still don't think I'm gonna get him this week. Unless I find some sweet gold around here. I might. We might. Okay. Fled. That was the end of her. She did well, I think. Still no. Because I'm short on crystals. Fuck. It's like, how long do we want to wait around to get this? Let's say fuck it. Let's say we're not going for dragons. And just recruit as much as we can here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Wait another day. We'll get there. Okay, that's our death ball as much as we can achieve it. Okay, I will take your castle. Now, will they double back? I'm gonna build a castle. See if he doubles back to stop me. No, he is adamant about going forward, so we'll wait for him on the other side. And the other lord, the other hero might double back. Hard to say. Hard to say, hard to say. Okay, I mean, let's just wait. We'll just wait here, and I want to see what he does. Nope, he's going forward. Okay, so at this point, we should be able to just wait him out. No, now he's going back. And now they're both going back. I pulled a fast one on him. Oh, now they're splitting up. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Oh, yeah. Right. So if you don't have a castle, if you don't have any towns, you have 1 week in order to reclaim one. Otherwise, you're banned and you lose the game. So that's all it took. Damn, that's anticlimactic. Okay. All right, let's look at something else. Let's look at a big one, shall we? Free for all. There you go. 8-player free for all, and we'll play random. Okay, so this is the castle, just like we've had for the last couple games. This is what it looks like. So you've got you know, pikemen and archers still, of course. So peasants are gone, no longer a thing. You start with pikemen, archers, griffins, swordsmen, and now you have monks. And angels. So paladins are gone and have been replaced with angels. It's kind of cool, and archangels are really fucking sweet, so there's that, I guess. But, yeah. So... upgrade those. So, we already start with some upgraded shit here. This is not a bare bones game. And we actually have a few other towns ready to be upgraded. So I guess we can do that, although that's expensive. I don't think we really want to do that. We need income as well. We'll do that. Yeah. And then we want to get out there. 1 to 4 angels. No. So this one is going to be, you know, there's not going to be too many barriers between us and another NPC. They're going to be out there. And they're going to be bloodthirsty for sure. Especially leaving any of your towns uninhabited. Here you got pack of silver Pegasi. It's crazy brutal. Can't afford shit. Because I have no wood. I got no wood. This is the age-old problem. It's still here. 7 halberdiers. Just for a fucking sulfur mine. That's not worth it. Advanced leadership or basic artillery. Gives you the hero control of the ballista, defense towers, and the cannon. Also gives the ballista a 50% chance to inflict double damage. Hell yeah. And we'll go with advanced leadership. Ooh. That's not a good result. See, but even if you don't accept it, you know, it's like you still are doing the battle. You clicked on it. And that is not good damage. But we won't rush ahead just yet. We have no spells, so that's out of the picture. Hey, morale bonus though, that helps. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. What kind of movement is that? Alright, we want to limit his numbers there. Okay, I think we did better, so that works. fucking fire elementals, air elementals. No wood, man. I'm dry as a bone out here. It's problematic. Can't build shit without wood. There's the sawmill. We need it. Okay. We're gonna go back home now. So now, we get the blacksmith, which we do need for angels, so we'll snag it. We have a lot of gold. Not a lot of wood. We can get swordsman online though. That's always handy. And there you go. There's the purple player swooping in, ready to take advantage. I mean, I guess we'll recruit pikemen, and seems like a bit of a waste. Yep, he took it over without a thought, and we'll take him over without a thought. I built it in the wrong place, didn't I? I built it in the wrong... I built them here. I haven't even been there yet. Hey, more wood. Den of Thieves tells us who's in the lead. Look at all those players. This guy's already got Dendroid soldiers. Oh my god. Yeah, so blue is leading in strength. We're third. We're not doing too hot. I don't think we want to go too far out of our element here. Seems like a recipe for disaster. We can get monks though. So we'll get monks. Blue player sniffing around. You know, it's a lot of management for sure. That's what these games have always been kind of about. Because that's really who excels. You know, it's not the player that does the best, you know, turn-based tactical stuff. No, I don't wish to retreat. Although if it tells you that, it means that you're going to lose the auto defend. So we have to play this out. So this is going to kill 1 to 2 of those archers. I guess I'd rather kill 1 to 2 of the Pegasi. Oh, bad luck. Minimal damage. He's got spells, of course. Bad news. does seem like I'm gonna lose, I'll be honest. Damn, those centaurs. They mean business. Yeah, a little bit overwhelming. Okay, and that's pretty much gonna be it for me. I was never gonna win this scenario, that's for sure. Anyways. You know, we're just taking brief looks at these Heroes of Might and Magic games. And as good as Heroes 3 is, and it is, like I said, almost universally regarded as the best in the franchise, it is still just another iteration. Like, what we're playing here is, at its core, very similar to Heroes 1. The core gameplay loop and all that, it's just bigger and better. So it's I mean, really, it's not really my kind of game. It's never been a franchise that I really just like got sucked into and could just play over and over. Just because I'm not really that into strategy games that have sort of like kind of big picture stuff like this. And especially when I was younger, it's surprising, I guess, that I played as much Heroes as I did, which I don't want to overstate. It was not like a major facet of my childhood. We had Heroes games. I remember playing them. I remember doing some multiplayer games with my brother and our cousin, you know, things like that. But yeah, I was not spending large amounts of time playing Heroes. And really the biggest evidence of that is that I haven't played a Heroes game in like 20 years. So, you know. But if you dig this kind of stuff, yeah, this is the peak Heroes experience right here. For me nowadays, I'd probably just rather play like a Total War game, which scratches a lot of that kind of same itches, but just has better combat and more engaging sort of narratives and, you know, spontaneous kind of gameplay and stuff. But yeah, like I said, the only thing bad about this is the units and how they look. Heroes Might and Magic 2 is the best in that aspect, so it's a shame. Hey, you know, it's just fucking developers just sometimes they make the bad choice, I think. And we left behind, you know, they thought those 2D sprites were just too old looking. But this look actually, the units in this game, they remind me a lot of like Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem games on the DS, like Shadow Dragon. Just this really kind of shitty, like pseudo 3D look that I just can't stand, and it just looks like garbage. It looks bland and depressing. You know, oh god, yeah, just not my style. The sprites in Heroes 2 so vibrant and they just look great. Anyways, so that's Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I do recommend playing it if you've never checked them out. Get Heroes of Might and Magic 3 complete on GOG, get the HD mod, grab Horn of the Abyss. It all works really well together. You get a really complete package there. And yeah, pretty good stuff. And so as far as I understand it, the Heroes franchise pretty much goes down from here. Don't remember playing Heroes of Might and Magic 4. Maybe I played it a little. I don't really remember it. And then I definitely did not play 5. So that'll be interesting to take a look at. But before we get all to that, we're going to be moving back to Might and Magic for Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor, which was released like 5 months after Heroes of Might and Magic 3 was in 1999. So very close releases. Big year for them. But yeah, that'll be something. All right. Anyways, my name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And I will see you fine folks in Might and Magic 7.